Hi everyone, this is Dr. Daniel Sugai, board certified dermatologist in the Seattle area. I know a lot of you must be thinking, all right, Dr. Sugai must really love his retinoids because that's all he talks about. But you know what? You're right. I love retinoids. Retinoids for days. I've been on a retinoid for the last 8 years. When I was a dermatology resident, we would prescribe each other tretinoin because we knew that this was the secret ingredient to anti-aging. So most dermatologists, if not all, are on some form of retinoid. As a cream, a lotion, a gel, a foam. Okay, so today we'll talk about retinoids. So what are retinoids? The term retinoid is an umbrella term that encompasses different components. These components are all vitamin A derived. There's the over-the-counter component, which would be retinol and retinol palmitate. There's prescription medications like tretinoin, tazarotene, and we sell Alpharet, which is a prescription strength medication that comes in this beautiful twist top bottle that is non-irritating. The generic retinoids, prescription retinoids, tretinoin and tazarotene, can be quite harsh or irritating on the skin, especially when you first start off. I still like these, but they can be more irritating than Alpharet. Tretinoin comes in different percentages. This is the OG. This is the one that I have used for many years. It comes in 0.025, 0.05%, and 0.1%. And I like this one a lot, but I have been shifting more towards this because of the irritation factor. As a pill, isotretinoin, that is a great medication. The other name that you hear about is Accutane, and I reserve that in my practice for patients with moderate to severe acne and patients with acne that's scarring, and that is very important for people to take seriously, because if you're having scarring that is most likely permanent scarring, you have to see a dermatologist right away to talk about treatment options. All right, a question that I get a lot is Doc, do retinoids thin out your skin? So retinoids do peel off the top layer of the epidermis called the stratum corneum. But in turn, it does signal the dermis, the second layer of skin, to make more skin and more collagen. And thus, that gives us benefit. That gives us thicker skin in turn. So it gives us more youthful skin. So that goes into what are the other benefits of using a retinoid. Retinoids are great acne medications. They help keep your pores small and clean. And they also help with fine lines and wrinkles. We talked about the dermis thickening up. It also helps with photo-age skin. It helps reverse manifestations of sun damage like brown spots. It is a really great medication that you use at bedtime. I always say do it during at night because the UV light can deactivate this precious ingredient. So use it at bedtime. What I always say is do a small pea-sized amount onto your finger, break it up into 2 parts, apply it to your face and nose, and then rub it in, connect the dots. Okay, using more than that will not give you more benefits. It'll probably lead to more irritation. Okay, so going into irritation, what are the strategies to help you with tolerating a retinoid, especially in the beginning where you can get a lot of irritation, redness, and peeling? So one would be to use the scale back on the use. So instead of nightly, use it every other night. All right, so you want to work up to nightly, but in the beginning, do it every other night. The other strategy would be to moisturize beforehand. Moisturize before applying the retinoid, before that pea-sized amount. The medication should still be able to penetrate the epidermis with a layer of moisturizer. And if that fails, then we might have to scale back on the concentration or the percentage of your retinoid. So say you're on tretinoin 0.5%, you might need 0.025% instead. Another question that comes up would be, Doc, does this medication make me sensitive to the sun permanently? In the beginning, you will get irritation. You can get some raw textured skin around the cheekbones, around the mouth. It might peel, almost like a chemical peel look. but not like a blowtorch went to your face, but more of a light peel. That you might notice being a little bit sensitive in the sunlight during the day, but it shouldn't be permanent. You're going to gain tolerance to this retinoid over time. If you're on Accutane, you are peeling that stratum corneum quite a bit, and you will notice some sensitivity to the sun while on the medication, but it's not permanent. After you're done with your Accutane course, your skin will go back to its baseline, but you will be hopefully clear of acne. So I am really happy that I got to talk to you about my favorite skincare product in your regimen. So definitely consider incorporating a retinoid into your routine. The name of the game is patience and consistency. Be patient because these benefits do not happen overnight. Your brown spots will not all of a sudden disappear with just a week's worth of use. You have to stay with it. You have to be consistent. You have to be patient. This is a marathon, not a sprint, okay? So keep that in mind. Also, I wanted to mention that if you're pregnant, do not use any of these retinoids. I do not recommend it. If you're pregnant and you're wondering what's safe for your skin, please call your doctor to discuss. Okay, just a quick recap. Retinoids are broken up into isotretinoin, the pill, retinol, which is over the counter, and the prescription strength ingredients you'll see on the side of the screen. Those are things you have to go see a dermatologist to get a prescription for. All right, I hope this video was helpful. Please stay well, be safe, enjoy the new great spring weather that's coming up in Seattle, and press the like button. Please subscribe to my channel and hope to see you guys soon. Take care, everyone.